So, everybody want to roll the new health for level 3?
Come on, above a 4. Nope.
Congratulations, you get 3 hit points. Plus whatever your con modifier is.
No, 1.
Ah,
16.
7.
Remember plus con modifier?
Yep, 0.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a D6 for then. Oh.
That was a 6.
Ouch. Oh, do you have a con modifier?
I do not, so I get 1 hit
Minus
point. Damn it.
Ouch.
Yeah, I felt that one this time.
Congratulations, you are a wet paper towel.
As opposed to a dry paper towel that I was before.
Comparatively, yeah, I guess. But a dry paper towel is better though.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Relative to how strong I should be, I'm a wet paper towel.
Okie dokie. So, Zach, do you want to roll for your subclass? Pull up
do.
your paladin list. The bottom of the list will be your 1, at the top of the list will be 8, and roll your d8.
5.
And what is number 5?
Oath of Redemption.
Okie dokie. Have a little check what Oath of Redemption entails.
Holy warrior that use violence only as its last resort. Sounds like Carol.
Totally, yes.
I would have probably included the most
innocence, patience, wisdom.
So, do you want to have that as your reroll?
reroll.
I said you could have one that you could re-roll away from. You never specified
Yes.
anything. Okay, roll a different d8.
2. Oath of the Crown.
Conquest?
Oh, that was the original one you were going to go with, wasn't it?
The original I was going to go with.
Okay. So you're now locked into Oath of the Crown.
Yes.
Just double check to do it. Okay. As you sleep, you're once again surrounded by nothingness. You feel something reaching out to you, and a void inside you starts to become full in your chest. Is the best way you can think to describe it. If you're taking a deep breath, that keeps on going and going, make you feel dizzy, and then leaving you with a warm. Now then, Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
give me a con save, please.
Oh, right. One moment. 22.
Ooh, whoa.
Wow, was not expecting that. That's a shame. As you lie there in your sleep, you feel your heart starting to beat quicker and quicker, to the point where it starts to slightly wake you up. You feel a tingling in your fingers, and you feel bolts of magic starting to leave your hands into the bed, but it passes after a minute. And as it does, you feel like you have more control over your magic than you did previously. That'll be your meta magic setting in. And I agreed beforehand that you'd be able to choose your things for meta magic. If you like.
Yep. Do you want me to tell you what I've chosen?
Yeah, go ahead. Let the group know.
Right. I just need to. Yeah.
I'm going to.
You should roll for him like everything else.
Sorry. What did a couple of people spoke at once then?
Yeah. I think you should roll for him like everything else.
I don't mind. I mean, if you
Oh, you
prefer
can-
me to roll from.
Nah, you do
I
what you
don't
want.
even know what meta magic is. But
It's
I'm sure you'll be great at it. Okay.
For instance, Twincast, I think it is. It allows you to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Oh,
So
Quickened.
Quick,
Is that-
sorry, yeah.
yeah,
This allows you to cast use 2 targets.
yeah. If I'm allowed to choose them, I've gone with quickened and twinned.
So to everybody else, put in a vote.
Okay.
Should he roll or pick?
I say
One and roll the other.
4 are so even.
Or pick
roll
one
to
and
see
roll
if you
one.
have to roll.
We'll see if you have to roll.
That seems fair.
What was that? Sorry, a few people talked at once. And do you want me to roll or
Roll to see if you have to roll.
so odd or even?
Yes, which one do you want?
I'll call even. Odd. Okay, I'll have to roll then.
Right, I'd be fine with you picking one of them then, in that case, and roll for the other.
Okay, I'm going to keep those two. I'm going to keep quickened. I'll roll for the other.
Okey-doke.
How
many options do you have?
I'm just counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I have 9 options here.
9.
Including quickened.
No, excluding.
Roll a d9.
Which one is twinned?
Twinned would be
Counting down up. The bottom is 1.
Yeah. So it'll be roll 1d9. 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 7. That would be empowered spell if I'm going up the list from the bottom.
Okey-doke.
Good one.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
And after that, you settle back into a sleep. As you sleep, you find yourself once again in a glade. You hear the trickling of water and you feel grass under your feet. You're in your silken pajamas.
Am I alone?
At the moment, you are, yes.
I will sit down next to the stream, enjoying the water.
You sit down next to the clear water, hearing its constant trickle, bird calls around you, and eventually you hear soft footfalls as a shadow looms over you. A familiar face looks down at you and smiles. Hello again.
Hello there.
She settles down beside you, sitting. Good to see you again.
It's
haven't
nice.
Really been able to reach out to you.
Yeah, I was in a place where magic wasn't really common or around anymore. dying planet, basically.
Her face falls at that. Sadly, it is part of the cycle. All things come and all things go. Pains me to hear something going.
We did manage to rescue the last survivor.
I'm very glad to hear. You have a good heart.
Thank you. I try to be good.
As you say that, you feel your body starting to tingle slightly. It seems there's something in you. Your body's not quite done yet, is it? Your vision starts to swim around you, the world becoming more vivid.
I don't know. Is everything a little bit getting, or is that just me?
Things are the same. Seems your body's just adjusting to the magic, more so.
Or the magic that's inside of me, or the magic that you gifted me?
Possibly both. Context now, your eyes have a glow to them, and out of game, this is part of your shift into an SMR,
Ah, cool.
as you request.
Thank you.
Finally, actually able to make some progress on it.
Yeah, I don't sleep a lot. Alright.
And I have lost the notes. You were going to gain an ability. Which SMR was it you were shifting into?
Protection. Protector? Protector.
SMR. Okay. You do not gain any of the actual abilities yet. However, you can create a slight illusion of wings behind you once per day.
Just an illusion.
Yes.
I'll write that down.
For anyone looking at you now, your pupils will be a lot less visible than they were previously. Your eyes will not literally glow in the dark, but they will effectively be orbs of light. He stays with you and talks for a while until eventually you feel yourself being pulled away. Is there anything in particular you wish to discuss in that time?
Nothing particular, just enjoy her company, I suppose.
You simply have pleasant chats.
I
Gives you
do
some
actually.
advice on how to grow plants as well.
I ask her if she perhaps is able to check up upon my family back home. If she maybe knows what they're doing or how they're doing.
I'm afraid that's out of my realm of influence.
Well,
I wouldn't be able to trace you back exactly to where you were from. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't help
No.
with that.
it's alright. If you could have done so, I know you would. That means something, I suppose.
He smiles and it makes your heart melt slightly. Time passes, and eventually you feel yourself pulled away from the glade. You fall into a restful sleep. David, last but not least.
Yes.
You close your eyes and immediately open them, and you are within the library. You're alone once more.
Well, go for a read, and I grab a random book.
Okay. Completely random.
Completely random.
You manage to grab a book of Baby's First Rituals. As you leaf through it, reading it, you learn bits and pieces of ritual magic.
Interesting.
Components required for it, how to potentially cast them. A lot of them seem to require the hearts of something called Demilich. At your time reading, though, you are left completely alone.
Danavel to show up. Is he not aware? Oh, Danavel. As I start wandering the library.
You move around the library, shifting your presence quickly throughout various walls and halls, and eventually you come across him, sat reading a book in an isolated corner.
Hello there.
Ah, yes. Hello. Welcome back.
Thank you. I assumed that you were the one summoning me here, since I did not actively try to enter.
Actually, no, I didn't. Could be that you're growing in power. You got called to this place as a result.
No,
Well-
if me coming here means I get stronger, then I would gladly be here.
He closes his book and looks towards you, squinting his eyes slightly. Appears I can offer you a boon.
Great.
The library shifts around you both, and you find yourself again by the desk that you had previously gotten taught from. In front of the desk is a blade, a collar with chain, and a book.
I can pick any of these, or all of them.
You can pick only one. Each one has its own benefits. The blade allows you to imbue your weapon with magic. The chain, call upon a familiar to help you. And the book to call upon magic.
The blade is off, because I don't like to get up close and personal. I already have Bella and Luna, so I will take the book.
He nods.
all for it.
A very good choice. The other two disappear. As you pick up the book, you feel something for it rush into you, and you feel part of you connect with the book. How many spells is it the Pact of the Tome gives you? Is it 2?
I gain 3 spells, and the list is 74 spells long, including some that I already have.
Let you pick one and roll the other 2.
Spell number 21. Do we go from top down or bottom up?
Bottom is 1.
Bottom is 1, so that means 21. So 21 is mold earth.
Actually, pretty solid cantrip. Plenty of utility to it.
6. Please don't be.
Oh, speaking of spells, I get one next level, or this level.
Yes, but you simply learn a spell, essentially.
Yeah, Thorn Whip is number 6. And the spell I choose will be Druidcraft.
Say again?
Druidcraft.
Don't remember what that does off the top of my head. Because my druids always die!
Oh. Didn't we bury your last druid?
I think we did, yeah.
I can predict the weather, make a flower bloom, a seed pot open, or a harmless sensory effect.
Okie dokie. Also would have been incredibly useful as well. Okie dokes then. With that, you feel the knowledge of these spells enter your head. Well, whilst we're here, anything else you need me for? My little apprentice?
Just don't call me that. Do I need anything? Oh, I asked you some time ago about the applications of returning back home to the correct time, since we are traveling all around.
This is
Probably a complicated matter, but if there is anything that you would require,
well, let's
you're
see.
traveling.
What I've been able to discover from it, beings that can travel through time are extremely scarce to the point that all of them have required the death of a god. And even then, it has always come with cataclysmic events.
We killed a god on our last visit to a world called Knowledge. It was basically nothing but green flame. Not sure
At first, his eyebrow raises at you, unbelieving, and his eyes then go wide slightly at mention of knowledge.
Not sure if you are aware of him.
You encountered knowledge.
That is his name, apparently.
You're sure about the green flame?
Absolutely, it caused the entire planet to die.
Didn't mention me by chance, did you?
Not directly.
What do you mean, not directly?
He said that he was a god. I said, no, that's not true. Gods are supposed to be blue. And then that's it.
Right.
Is there some tension between the two of you?
A chair appears behind him and he sits in it. I no longer have a word.
And I assume he is to blame?
Yes. And as far as I know, he does not know that I exist still. And it has to stay that way.
Alright. Good to know. Thanks for that up.
If you find him, run. Whatever you have to do, run and get away from it.
I mean, last time we just kind of snuffed him out.
You snuffed him out because he was already done.
Ooh, the world was already gone.
If he wants something, he will take it. If his hand is already there, he already has it. One plan fails, another 10 are put in its place. Cannot stop him.
Is he that, how would I say, that's greedy? Could we not, I don't know, make a deal with him if needed?
He fulfills his function in the most extreme way possible.
And his function is?
To gather knowledge.
And why does he destroy things?
The best guess that deities have made is knowledge doesn't stop coming into being unless it is stopped from coming into being. So perhaps he catalogued his world and stopped more knowledge from ever being created, and then moved on.
Alright.
My view from here is limited. My ability to reach out has long since dried away. But I used to talk with other deities of my world, of other worlds. His arm reaches far.
I mean, if he is knowledge incarnate, then every intellectual being subconsciously contributes to him.
As long as he can touch their world, you're not wrong. Make sure you run. Greater things have tried, greater pantheons have failed.
I'll keep that in mind. He doesn't have a known weakness.
No,
Like, I don't know, water.
not that I know of, at least.
Alright, thanks for the heads up.
Perhaps if you go to shrines on the world you reach, I may be able to reach through you to them, possibly. To other deities. Maybe they might know something.
Alright. Going to our numbers. What is your function? How do you gain strength?
It was war.
I was thinking of then doing that to make sure you get stronger, but I don't like to cause unnecessary battles.
I can understand that. War is not for all. And my purpose for my world is long since ended now. When I ascended, it was more or less at the end of our pantheon. Anyway, is there anything else you wish to know whilst you have me here?
No. Then if something comes up in the future, I know where to find you.
Very well. In that case, he slams a tone down in front of you. Let's begin working on your translation. Make sure you're keeping it up to stuff.
I have been translating things amazingly.
You now spend the next 4 hours translating the book that he placed in front of you to make sure. It is a steamy rom-com novel, effectively.
What, like Otherworldly 50 Shades?
Effectively.
50 Shades of Blue.
You're into some interesting stuff, Devin.
I did not build this library. Only read what is in it.
It's filled, I would say, 60% with smut.
Perhaps. Some of it's good though. Eventually, you feel something in the back of your mind pulling you away. As you do, you give your goodbyes and you return to the blankness of sleep. And that is where we can end the session.
Okay, very good. So, hopefully we'll be moving on to a bright new world, or dark dystopian world. I don't know, I suppose it depends on what you're in the mood for next. But,
Oh, new world, don't you dare close your eyes.
but until then, thank you very much for
A
watching.
new fantastic point of view.
See you later. Goodbye.